I know your sounds are.
This one.
Most of my shit could be speaking.
Should be alright. Should be on now. Got some?
Mm-hmm.
All right, come. I want to start by saying, Kolo Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Rakakudash, a double honors to Apostle Ellis Great Millstone, Star Apostle Tahar, who rule well and down. Peace and salutation to all you Akim in the four corners of the earth who teach and preach Yahushua in the gospel. All you speckle face brothers, keep teaching, preaching. We almost out of here. And I did this video earlier. You know, it was like about an hour video, 50-something minute video. And for some reason, my sound didn't come in right. So, you know, you got to get back to the spirit and pray to do it again. So I'm doing it again. I got my bonds with me right now. So, you know, it's probably the reason why. Bring them in, you know, get it done. But this video is about the tensions that's going on, man. You know, World War III at hand. All right. And all these tensions that's rising upon the face of the earth. You know, there should be rumors of wars. That's Matthew, what was that, 24th chapter, I believe. There should be rumors of wars, you know, going on in the earth. It's all kind of different commotions. You know, North Korea, basically, North Korea blew up the liaison's building, meaning that the people that helped do deals between North Korea and say South Korea, but it's really America, because South Korea really is America. Is ran and owned by America. You know, they blew it up. You know, I'm gonna play this video though, and then I'm gonna read the scripture.
South Korea says the North has blown up an inter-Korean liaison office. It was located in Kaesong, the border. North Korea has made several threats against South Korea in recent days, including threatening to destroy the office, which was set up in 2018. It's bringing Robert Bride from South Korea's capital, Seoul. Robert, what more can you tell us?
This is a very serious development. It's not completely out of the blue. They have been making threats for some time from the North against deteriorating relations. Of course, all of this comes against the background of stalled denuclearization talks between North Korea and the United States, which has impacted inter-Korean relations, with North Korea accusing the South of making matters worse and so on. So there have been increasingly threatening noises from North Korea, and especially in the past week or so, they have been angered by the planned release by groups here in South Korea of defectors who had planned to release balloons with propaganda messages into the North. This has always angered the North Koreans. They have objected, making threats. The South Koreans had said that they were taking action to try to prevent this. They knew that things were at a tipping point. And in fact, over the weekend, Kim Yo-jong, that is the sister of Kim Jong-un, had said specifically that this liaison office in Kaesong was a symbol of the improving relations between North and South, would soon become just a smoldering building, leaving it up to the military to take the next step. Well, it's...
Hey, see right there. Hey, it's not even Kim Jong-un. You know, it's the sister, you know. The woman is very, she's very manipulative, and she's very out of control, man. She's emotional. You know, she just reacts at the drop of a hat. You know, she said the building is going to become a smothering the flames. And what she do? She ended up getting the building blown up. You know, that wasn't Kim Jong-un who said it. It was the sister who said it. You know, look at him. He sit up. He want to smile. He's a nice guy. He's a good guy. He want to be known as a good guy. Hey, she don't give a fuck. She wanna bring her grandfather's spirit back to the earth. You know, she wanna do what her grandfather set out to do. What Kim's job was. Kim's job was to what? Cause calamity, destruction, war. Okay, his people was for that. That's what they're for, right? You know, I'm gonna get a scripture right quick. This is this is Ezekiel 28 chapter. This is Ezekiel 28:1. The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyre, of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord, power Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God. Hey, go to Obadiah. Grab Obadiah right quick. First chapter, like 1 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God, I am power. I sit in the seat of power, in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man, and not power, though thou set thine heart as the heart of power, Yahweh. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. And that's it, man. You've placed your satellites up in the sky. You know, you sit down and watch Jake. You fuck up our videos. One video don't get no sound. You got to go back and do another video. You know, you control all these things. You do all this mischief upon the face of the earth. You know, you go inside of different nations and kill them. You know, like Muammar Gaddafi. You know, many nations. Saddam Hussein. You know, Osama bin Laden. You know, you go around stretching your arm across the earth in wickedness. You know, go ahead, read that.
This is Obadiah 1 and 3. The proud of thy heart have deceived thee.
That's it. The proud of your heart have deceived you. Using so much pride that here you got Kim Jong-un trying to make peace, but his sister about to make war. You know, you've been deceived. They worked on these nuclear weapons for so long. Now they got them. And it's going to be the sister, it seems, to use them. It seems like he too happy to use nuclear power. But the sister look like she ready to blow shit up. Go ahead.
Thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high,
Right.
that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
That's it, man. Esau, you live high, you live esteemed, proud. You know, like in my last video, I was saying about how, like, when I was driving home, and I seen a fucking eagle up on top of a light pole. You know, and I didn't notice it at first, and I was sitting at a red light, and I looked up, and I seen there was an eagle. It was sitting there, and it rose up. As I looked up at it, it rose its chest up, stuck it out, and it spread its wings. You know, I mean, it was a glorious look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like have you ever seen? I've never seen an eagle. That was the first time I ever seen one of them in my fucking life. And it did his wingspan. It rose up, man. Proud, man, like the eagle.
Chest puffed out.
Yeah, it literally do. It literally does that shit, man. And it blew my mind, man. You know. And who the first person I thought about was who?
Esau.
Was Esau, man. The pride, man. Though you soar high as the eagle, you know. Go ahead, keep going.
Verse 4. Through thou exalt thyself as the eagle,
That's it.
and through thou set thy nest.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, man. That's you, Esau, so-called white man, red man. You know, that's what you do. You let your pride, you puffed up with this glory and pride, man. And here you got a small ass country like North Korea about to bring you the fuck down. It's gonna start with South Korea, because really, who runs and owns South Korea? America. You know, Esau run and own South America, South Korea. They got their military might in there. You know, they can't do shit without America. They don't have no missile system without America. Their missile system is America's missile system. You know, the American government run the South Korean government. So they really not, North Korea really not hitting at South Korea. They hitting at America. That's America's home base. America has like millions of people in South Korea. Thousands and thousands of army militarized in South Korea. You know, hey, that's the Lord beating the war drums. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and then he gonna use this. It seems like he gonna use the sister, because Kim Jong-un, he want to talk to everybody. He want to be a movie star. You know what I'm saying? He want to go have sex with Dennis Rodman. You know, like he want to invite Dennis Rodman to his house. You know, smoke cigars, smoke weed, get high, get drunk, get fucked up, you know, do some freaky shit. You know, hey, the sister, fuck that, man. She ain't trying to smile. You know, I had a video from the last one that showed her fucking face, man. Hey, I'm gonna show this one right here because she's stern. You know, you can see it right here. Matter of fact, because the video you should be able to see it from here to there. Yeah, you can see it. Look at her face. Her fucking face is stern. Look at him. He's sitting up smiling. You know, he happy. She like, fuck this, man. She got the spirit of her fathers. She got the spirit of her forefathers on her, man. She want to create havoc. Hey, she blew up the liaison building, man. You know? Hey, hold on, let me just play this.
Seems this Tuesday afternoon as the military has taken that step. We had during the afternoon reports from a Yonhap news agency here on the border of seeing smoke rising from the building, also hearing an explosion, and it's been confirmed by the Unification Ministry here in Seoul. That's the department that handles inter-Korean relations, that it has been detonated, has seemingly been destroyed. We're still waiting for confirmation.
It's been detonated and destroyed.
North Korea, but it seems as though they have carried out on their threat.
That's it, man. Hey, man, that's war, man. You know what I'm saying? That is things that starts wars. You know, this is something that was for them to build the relationship. North Korea just told them, fuck you, I want to go to war. They don't want to talk no more. And you know what? Hey, Kim Jong-un might be dead. She might be in power. Yeah, because he ain't did no shit like that. All of a sudden, what did he say? She said she threatened. She said it's gonna be rubble, ash, and look, now it's gone. She said I'm gonna leave it up to. Hey, her military knew what she wanted her to do, and they done blew that bitch up. It wasn't him that said it. It wasn't Kim Jong-un said it. It was the sister. You know why? Because women are emotional.
I was about to say the same thing.
You know what I mean? They women just reactive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, Slaki. Men, they think, they rational.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We take our time with things. We don't rush into something. You know what I mean? We weigh out the options. We see if it's good or, you know, we'll weigh the shit out. You know, how much we gonna gain from this? So Kim Jong-un, he got the nukes, he got the missiles. So now he's like, okay, now it's time to play the game. Now he started playing the game now. Now he like, what can I get for this? What can I get for that? You know, because if you don't give me something, I'll blow your shit up. You know what I'm saying? So he's weighing the options and shit.
Yeah, he's like being manipulated.
Right,
He's taking his time and stuff. Because when you think of it, when you think of a woman though, they're like a scorpion. Because I heard this story before. I was watching the show, but I heard the story. He was talking about how a frog asks a scorpion. I mean, how a scorpion asks a frog cannot cross the river.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then he was pondering about it. He was thinking about it, and he finally let the scorpion. He said, well, why would I let you on? Because you would sting me. And then the scorpion said, why would I do that? We both would drown. We both would die.
Right.
So then the frog said, he pondered about it, he thought about it, and he said, okay, put him on the river. Next thing you know, the scorpion stings him. And then the frog says, now why would you do that? Now we both is gonna die. And as the frog was going down inside the river, the scorpion said, it's just my natural instinct. It's just nature. It's just my nature to sting you. That's a woman. All right, men are frogs. All right, well, not really, but it go, man. But yeah,
But
that's a woman
get
though.
The point though.
But that's a woman though. A woman is a Scorpion, right? She's her natural instinct, her first instinct is what she's gonna do. That's why I was watching the show. We was watching the show. Me and Akim upstairs watching the show. We was watching the show about a game show. She said, "I'm just gonna go with my gut." She went with her feeling.
Yeah, she just go.
She just go with her gut, her feeling. That's how you know. That's how you know a woman's not rational. They're not smart. They don't think things through. And that's why a woman needs a man.
Yeah.
Because a man that's why a man is smarter, actually smarter than women. They'll think. That's why the Lord says my tabernacle is with men, not with women. Because if it was with a woman, we all be messed up. What's that scripture?
She'll sink. A woman will sink the whole ship. You know, and everything will go down. Everything will go down with her. You know, there's no. That's the thing about her. She just reactive, man. You know, just like her, she just reacted. She just reacted to some shit. She got mad. She said something, reacted, boom, it blew up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and then matter of fact, even before that, they did some shooting. I think they either shot somebody or shot at somebody from North Korea to South Korea, and that was her. You know, she put an order out to start war, and so this is what she's doing, man. You know, because why? Because the women, they can't hold themselves. You know, they don't know how to really. They don't have patience. The women lack patience. You know what I'm saying? That's something that that's why women can't really be in the truth, because they don't have time to wait on the Lord. Because a woman is like Esau. It's all about right here, right now. Hey, why Eve do what she did? She didn't have patience to wait for her husband. She didn't have the wherewithal to say, let me go check with my husband and make sure this is the right thing to do. Oh, that sun just hit my head. But you get what I'm saying? That's a woman. You know, because why? Because she always thinks she knows what's best. She didn't check with Adam. She didn't check to see, should I be listening to these philosophies that this man is teaching me? She just learned it. Didn't even think about her head. She learned it and went back and gave it to him. And him not, you know, because it's the way the Lord made it, but it's the point that he didn't sit her down and shut her the fuck up. You know, he just went on along with it. But the point is that the way women work, they think they run everything. You know what I mean? They gonna be over the man. You know, they gonna do it. You know, they don't care. Because if they think it's right, they just gonna fucking do it, regardless of what you say. Hey, and that's what she just did. She's just irrational. She has no rational thoughts.
They don't care what happens to them.
She don't give a fuck. She sink the shit. You know, like the frog, like you said with the frog and the scorpion. They both end up suffering. Why? Because why? The fucking scorpion is irrational. He I can't help myself. This is what I am. But that's all these women are, man. You know, let me finish playing this.
Rob, this liaison office was set up back in 2018.
Hey, Hillary Clinton said she would have went to war with everybody anyway. If she was the president, and we'd already probably been in war. That's why the Lord didn't put her in there, because the Lord wasn't ready just yet. You know what I mean? She'd have sped the shit up. She'd have put everybody in war. You know, she was already talking about, because why? Women, they fuck it. They get mad. They get angry. They just go, woo. They just go off the cuff.
So obviously things were really looking quite good back then in terms of relations between the two.
Absolutely. I mean, but where this was set up, this is a joint economic zone which was held up as a symbol of improving relations. South Korean companies would set up operations in the north to employ North Korean workers. As the relations steadily worsened through 2017, 2018, then that was shuttered. No businesses were allowed to operate there. But as they gradually improved again all throughout last year, it was decided that would be the place for this new liaison office to have a continued dialogue to try to improve relations across the DMZ. And indeed, the president of South Korea, Moon Jae-in, has said, despite worsening relations, he is still determined to try to look for ways of improving relations to work ahead. But of course, his options for doing that, for trying to restore relations or even just get in touch with the North, are hampered because all of the hotlines between North and South have now been cut. He has no way officially of trying to get in touch with his North Korean counterparts.
Thank you for that, Robert Bryant there live.
That's it, man. She cut off their line of communication. So what else is there left to do but to go to war, man? What else is there to do but to go to war? Because now you can't talk, you can't communicate, you can't talk it out. You can't figure out, hey, that's a woman for you. Mm-hmm. She like, fuck this, and that's really beautiful because the Lord's setting it up in a way where, hey, they're going to have to go to war. Esau ain't going to have no choice but to go to war with his enemies. He can't keep hiding. You know what I mean? He can't keep prolonging, keep talking everything out. It's a time where there's a time and place for everything. That's Ecclesiastes.
Satan's casting out Satan.
Yeah, that too. Satan gonna cast out Satan. Hey, but it's a time for everything, man. You can't get over. Look, when it's time for war, it's time for war, man. There's a time for peace. There's a time for love. There's time for war, man. And this is that time. But right here, I'm gonna go here. Let me see. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that thou can hide from thee. Right? We can't hide nothing from you, Esau. You see us doing what we're doing right now. You see us from the heavens. You got your what you call them? Outer space satellites. You got your satellites up there looking down on us. Hey, you drive down the street, you got cameras and shit all over everywhere. You drop past a red light, it start blinking and shit because it's taking pictures of your car. Everything you do, somebody walking around with their phone. You right now, all the cameras, you all up in them. You can see through them.
You being watched. Go to Walmart.
Yeah, you go to Walmart, they got you on a big ass TV screen when you walk in.
See yourself.
You see, you walk right in, you see yourself on big pictures. Everything you do, every hour you go down, you can look up and see people. Mm-hmm. It used to be just a mirror. Shit, man, they put it up to cameras now because the mirror couldn't see everything. Now they just got you on candid camera everywhere you go. Shit, everything you do, you being watched, man. You got your cell phones, you do your selfies. People going around recording you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Esau can say, hey, what's that? What's those little things you're talking to? What's those called? What's that little thing?
Talking about speakers?
No, you're talking to, you hit it, you say Siri, not Siri, but that's on your phone, but it's the other one. You from Amazon, it's like a little box you can talk to.
Alex, something like that.
Yeah, something like Alex.
Something like Alex.
Alexa.
Alexis.
Yeah.
That's like you got Alexa, where they were saying they was listening to your conversation. Even when you cut the bitch off, it's still going. It's still recording everything that's going on in your house.
They literally say, cut my lights off, and it cuts off the lights.
Right.
Like, what? Play music.
Right. So Esau, so that's why the Lord said, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. There's no secret that we can hide from him. Everything is already all out in the open. Number 4, verse 4. With thy wisdom and with thine understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures. Hey, look at America. They took over America. What they did to the Gadites. They literally took all the country's golds. The Americans go by the gold standard and silver. And they took it all away. It's illegal to have gold. If you get caught with over a certain amount of gold, you go to prison. Why? Because it's illegal to have gold in America. You cannot have it. They took countries, went around and took everybody gold and shit, man. They stole riches from the land. They pillaged, raped, robbed, murdered. It has gotten gold and silver into thy treasure. Verse 5. By the great wisdom and by the traffic has thou increased thy riches. And what's their traffic? Their military might. Going from country to country. Being a fucking vagabond and a wanderer. Hey, what did Job say? He's a vagabond and a wanderer. Earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Job 9:24. If not Esau, the so-called white man, then who? And who the fuck is he? Because who rule right now in this world? Who's in rulership?
Esau.
Who changed the faces of the judges? Esau. Right? The rebirth, the Renaissance period. What's that? What's that motherfucker's name?
Saddam Hussein.
No. the artist, Leonardo da Vinci, repainted the faces of the judges. Who did that shit? That's Esau did that. So-called white man, he turned the royalty into slaves and the slaves into royalty. He turned himself, who was a peasant, and made himself royal. And he took the royalty, which was the Jakes, the Israelites, and turned us into peasants. You know, he reshaped and remolded what the Lord did. But really, it was by the hand of the Lord. But still, this devil still did it. You know? This is verse 6. No, this is verse 5. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thine heart is lifted up because of thy riches. What did Obadiah say about the heart being lifted up? That pride.
Oh yeah, the pride of thy heart hath deceived.
It's deceived you. It's deceitful. Because where's your heart?
Your mind.
Your lob. So they mind, they've thought deceitful thoughts, wicked thoughts, and they've been deceived by their own mind. Right? So therefore, thus saith the Lord power Yahweh, because thou hast set thine heart, thine mind, as the heart of Yahweh. Behold, therefore, I will bring strangers upon thee. Who's those strangers? North Korea, Iran, all these other nations, Russia, all these other nations that's going to come up against China, that's going to come up against America. Those are the strangers. He's going to bring the strangers up against this devil. Behold, therefore, I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations. Hey, and North Korea is terrible. It's a terrible nation. Hey, they do their people horrible, bro. Hey, he kills his brothers and shit. He kills his uncles. They kill their family members and shit. They don't give a fuck. You know, the people got to worship them and shit. You know, it's a terrible nation. They don't feed their people. All they do is buy everything military. Hey, bro, they ready for their war nation. You know what I'm saying? All they want to do is do war. They don't want nothing no more than war. And the sister gonna be worse than the son. Behold, therefore, I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness, man. And she's starting it already. That's blowing up that liaison is a part of bringing that sword against them, man. You know, that's putting that shit in motion. All right, let me click over to this video. So I just want to get, I want to get her face. So like if
your home has an old roof, you may qualify to get a new metal roof installed as part of an.
I just want to get her face.
Well, relations between North and South Korea remain tense a day after Pyongyang threatened to restart military exercises in the demilitarized zone. Tensions on the Korean peninsula hit a new low on Tuesday when Pyongyang blew up its joint liaison office with Seoul. Up until a year ago, the two had been making steps toward a more peaceful coexistence. There's little sign of any of that now.
It was hailed as the big moment of peace and reconciliation. The opening of the North-South Korea Joint Liaison Office in September 2018. Part of the two countries' efforts to reduce tensions on the peninsula. Now those hopes and the building lie in ruins. The two countries are technically still at war. Their 50-year-old conflict ended in a truce, not an actual peace treaty. After years of peace efforts, a breakthrough came with the South Korean 2018 Winter Olympics. The two rivals even announced the creation of a single unified women's ice hockey team to enter the games. Hopes kept growing with an inter-Korean summit a few months later. Pyongyang and Seoul promised to pursue a denuclearization of the peninsula. There were even talks of a permanent peace deal. Then the moment many thought would never happen. A US president setting foot on North Korean soil.
Hey, and what good did that do? Hey, the beast shall hate the whore. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Hey, the enemies is gonna be enemies. Just the Lord already set this thing up. And the Lord is showing you that shit didn't mean shit. That meant nothing because they like, man, fuck you, America. We don't want to talk to y'all. We're gonna blow the because that was not only for them to talk to South Korea. Once again, South Korea is ran by America. So that's really America's way of having a conversation. They ain't fuck, she don't want to talk. And that's the beautiful part about it. You know? Hold on, I want to read this a little more of this. This is Ezekiel 28:8. They shall bring thee. Let me see. Yeah, come. They shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die the death of them that are slain in the midst of the seas. Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am power, I am a God, but thou shalt be a man and no God. Hey man, Donald Trump think he's a God, man. You know, he think he's an Elohim. He think he's all power. He ain't no power. He's just a fucking peasant playing the part of a king. You know, he's a slave. He's just been off his chain. We done left these motherfuckers off their chains too fucking long. You know, we got to put them back in their place, man. You know, thou should be a man and no God in the hand of him that slayeth thee. And who hand they gonna be in as slave? Really go back to the Lord, but the Lord is gonna use who? Because Lord uses men to chastise men. Mm-hmm. So the Lord is gonna use North Korea, Libya, Russia, Iran, which is the Persians, Gog, Magog, which is Russia and Turkey. They're going Russia and Syria. They're gonna use those to Britain. All these countries is eventually gonna start caving down on America, on Babylon. Thou shalt die the death of the uncircumcised by the hand of strangers, for I have spoken it, saith the Lord power Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You know, and you saw your reign is gonna come to an abrupt end. You know, your hell, your calamity is coming, and we gonna mock, we gonna laugh. Because the Lord gonna mock and laugh. Because the Lord hates your fucking ass. And he's showing how bad he hates you. Because he gonna let these people who are nothing, they were peons. And man, they weren't even peons, bro. They weren't even on a Richter scale. America used to laugh and play with them, man, like they was nothing. Now, are we as strong as thee? You know, look how the weak has become strong, man. The weak has become stronger than the supposed power, man.
America used to bully everybody.
Yeah, right. There was a bully on the block. But you get this one, he gonna come put that punch. And everybody tasting blood. Not everybody want a piece of that ass. You know? It emboldens everybody. All they do is take one. All they do is take one. Let North Korea drop one missile over to America. That's it. That's all it takes. Once Russia and them see that, oh shit, damn, that bitch can get hurt. Britain gonna get scared because they're gonna have to deal with all them other countries by themselves. They'll be like, hey, fuck it, we'll fuck America up with you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, we went to war with her anyway.
Hey, what's that saying? If you can't beat them, join them.
Right, yeah, that's it. Hey, they gonna be Britain gonna be like, oh, they are a fucking stepchild anyway. You know what I mean? It's like they are a rebellious ass daughter. That bitch need to go anyway. You know what I mean? So they're gonna be down to do it too. You know? Right. Let me just play a little more of this.
Donald Trump held face-to-face meetings with the North's Kim Jong-un, but the much-hyped talks didn't amount to much.
That's it. What I just said.
November, the North again increased its long-range missile tests.
Look at this shit.
But when North Korean defectors based in South Korea recently sent balloons with propaganda leaflets across the border,
That's the Lord doing this.
Pyongyang threatened with consequences, even military action.
All they did was send balloons.
The comments
Propaganda.
announced on North Korean TV were attributed to Kim Jong-un's influential sister, Kim Yo-jong, not the leader himself.
Right, exactly. Look, that's not the face of somebody who's fucking around. That's a demon. See that demon in that face?
She paled.
This bitch want war, man.
Hey, that's a warrior. That's a warrior demon.
That's a warrior, bro.
Hey, she's that Beelzebub.
Yeah.
She that Beelzebub.
Yeah. Jezebel.
Jezebel.
All of them all in one.
She's Legion.
Yeah, right, exactly. Hey, let me.
And all them demons want war.
Right. Hey, let me. Hey, right here. This is Jeremiah. Slacky. This is Jeremiah 31 and 22. How long wilt thou go about, O backsliding daughter of the Lord, O Slacky? How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord have created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. She gonna compass a man. She gonna be better than her brother. She gonna put war down on the face of the earth. She's gonna what's the word? She's gonna get revenge for her forefathers. She's gonna revenge the name of her forefathers, man. Hey, you can see it in her face. She's cold. This is a cold bitch.
Deaf.
Hey, yeah, she deaf on heels. This bitch is cold, man. You know, let me make her picture bigger on this side, man. Hey, this bitch is cold, man. She won't deaf. You can tell she won't war. He don't look like that. He want to be smiley and shit. You know, she probably like women and shit. You know what I'm saying? She probably put a strap on and fuck other women. You know, she a man, man. You know, she might even had a kid with that nigga, with her brother. You know, they sick like that because they want to keep it in the family. But if it ain't him, she's probably fucking other fucking women. You know, she a cold bitch, man. She a cold-hearted bitch. That's death. And this bitch controls an army, a military, which she already had to blow up the liaison building. So what's next? Hey, man, 2020 has been a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And it keeps getting better and better. Hey, they better hope and pray Kim Jong-un is not dead. Because on the other video, what I had did before, they was trying to butter her up. You can't butter death up. This bitch is pure war. You know? You ain't gonna get no good out of that. This is death walking. That whole one song. I like that. Kolo, how about Shimel Shah? All right, we play the one.
Who's become one of the regime's most powerful voices.
That's the fake face.
Years.
Nah, that's phony.
These latest developments are not only a big setback to ongoing peace efforts, but also a personal defeat.
No, that's putting on the face.
President Moon Jae-in,
the real truth. You catch a motherfucker when they, you know,
pushing for further engagement with the North.
And let's get more now. We are joined by Robert Kelly, who is a political analyst on inter-Korean affairs and an associate professor in political science at Busan National University. He joins us now. Welcome to the program. Tell us, because we have North Korea threatening to move its military into the demilitarized border areas, how high is the risk of a further escalation?
Well, the movement back wouldn't actually be too big a deal. The two Koreas signed in the last couple of years a few agreements to sort of retrench a little.
All right, fuck Esau. I got time for that whole shit. He's always trying to make something good. Always.
You know, somewhat full.
This right here is ready, man. You know, she want war and she gonna get war. You know, let me go to this is oh my. Oh, you did Obadiah?
Yeah, I did 3.
Obadiah 3. 4. Oh, go ahead, keep going.
Obadiah 1 and 4. Do thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and do thou set thy nest among the stars. Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by
Jump
night.
to 6.
Obadiah 1-6. How are the things of Esau searched out?
Right. Hey, how do we search these things out? Right here through the Urim and Thummim. You know what I'm saying? We searching all these things out about Esau. We know who he is, what he's done. We know his agendas. You know what I'm saying? His wickedness has been put forth. You know, his skirt has been lifted. We see everything. We ain't no more covering up. That devil can't cover up no more. They can't cover their wickedness up. Go ahead.
How are his hidden things sought up?
Right.
All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border.
Right.
The men that were at peace with thee have deceived.
That's it, man. Hey, they've been deceived. And it's about to be a big deception. Her? That's deceitful. Look at that. That's deceitful, bro. Why is this deceiving? Because she's a what?
Because she's a woman.
Is she a woman? Hey, what did Solomon say about a woman? Of a man I have found one, but of a woman I have found none. Of 1,000 men I have found one righteous. One righteous, but of a woman I have found none. Zero, zip, zilch. That's why, man, because why? They're deceitful, man. They deceive, they lie, they steal, they cheat. You know, they lay in wait. And in the back of her mind, she just can't wait to fucking do her damage, man. Because she already got all the military she needs. Her brother already hooked her up. She gonna do what his fat, weak ass couldn't do. She's stronger than him. She gonna do what her forefathers wanted him to do. That was the whole purpose of him getting the missiles, was so they could finally shoot over at America. The father wanted to. The grandfather wanted to. That's what they always was trying to find a way to fight America. They get the way to fight America, and what his fat ass do? He want to make friends with America. You feel me? He gonna do the complete opposite. But this bitch like, fuck that. We're gonna go to war. You know? Kolo Yahabashim al-Shab, Yahabaratazada, that's the point. You know, that she want to go to war. And when you blow up the liaison building, that's what does that tell you? Somebody want to fight. You know, you blow my shit up, I'm gonna blow your shit up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I found this other video that I was playing earlier. I'm gonna show her face from this other, but that's a cold ass face though, man. Hey, that's a cold hoe. Let me show. I want to show this other video before we close it out. We ain't gotta keep beating it in the head. Where is it at? It's right here. We gotta keep beating it in the head. Play this video here. Oh, it's already playing it. Oh, there you go. That cold bitch.
South Korean relation is
Right there, bro. Do you see anything sweet in that face?
No.
Hey, man, that's death, bro. That's a demon, man. And she got heavy demons on her, man. You know?
She wakes up, she eats, she sleeps.
She thinking war.
Yep.
Go ahead, read that.
This is Obadiah 1:7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wonder under thee. A wonder under thee. There is none understanding in him. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise man out of Edom?
That's it.
And understanding out of the mount of Esau.
And how's the Lord gonna start doing that? By what? By these other nations. By war. You know? How's the Lord gonna start doing it? The Lord gonna start doing it by war. Matter of fact, let me get Ezekiel chapter 38, right? Yeah, come. Hey, this is Ezekiel chapter 38. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against God, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord power Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. Hey, he getting turned. Hey, Esau gonna have to turn them ships back and go deal with North Korea. That's her blowing up the liaison is putting hooks in the so-called white man's jaws. You know, hey, they're gonna bring them all up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, but hey, he gonna have to fight wars on each hand. You know, the Lord is masterful, man. You know, this is a masterful thing the Lord is doing. I am against oh no, Salakia, verse 4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with buckler and shields, all of them handling swords, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet, Gomer and all his band. So Russia and Iran already cool. Libya, get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Just exactly how these scriptures say it. We'll look at it right now, how the table is turned. Russia, Syria, Libya, and all their band. Gomer, they're all tight with Russia. See what I'm saying? Gomer and all his band. The house of Togarmah of the north quarters. House of Togarmah, the north quarters. North Korea and his band. So they all gonna be involved on fighting so-called white man. Yeah? All right. And all his band and many people with thee, and many people with thee. So they're gonna be, and look at her, she ready, man. You know, she want war. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, though in all thy company, thou in all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. That's Russia being a guard unto all them other countries like North Korea, Iran, Ethiopia, Libya, because they're gonna help fight against this devil. After many days, thou shalt be visited in the latter years. Thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword and is gathered out of many people against the mount of Israel, which have been always waste, but is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them. Thou shalt ascend and come like a storm. Thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land, thou and all thy bands, and many people with thee. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna come to go fight, man. You know, this fight is gonna be heavy, man. This is gonna be some heavy shit. You know, this thing is really gonna go, gonna go all the way wrong. Esau is about to lose his fucking kingdom, man. You know, and he don't understand. You know, Esau don't understand what's about to happen to him. You got something to say up?
No.
All right. It was let me get one more scripture real quick. But yeah, kind of. This about to be something, man. This about to be something crazy, man. Grab Matthew 24:4, right quick, while I'm trying to find this other scripture. What was I thinking about? It was
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 4. And Yahweh answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
That's it.
See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation.
Hey, this is nation rising against nation, man. These nations is gonna rise against one another. You know, hey man, chiefly starting with these demons, man. You know, with these devils, you know, and they cohorts, you know what I mean? And she gonna be, and she and all her band, they're gonna be among them. You know, all she did was put out the order saying, hey, look, that building need to be blown up. Military, do what you got to do. And they just went on and did it. Kim Jong-un ain't did that shit. This is out of her mouth. You know? Go ahead.
And kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence
Huh.
and earthquakes.
We already going through famine and pestilence. We're going, you know what I mean? We're going through these things. We already got the rumors of war. All these things is happening right here, right now, today, man. Prophecy is hitting. You know, all this is prophecy, and it's hitting, and it's doing it. You know, hey, jump over to Joel, man. Joel, I think it's Joel, the 3rd chapter, 3 and like 11, 10. Let me check. I think it's Joel, 3 and 11.
Oh, let the weak say I'm strong.
Con.
Yeah.
It's like 3 and 11.
Plowshares.
Yeah, I started 8. I got it.
I'm gonna help with the words.
Oh, all right, I got you.
This is Joel 3 and 8. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for the Lord hath spoken it. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up them.
That's
the
it.
Mighty men.
Prepare war. Hey, this is right here, man. Prepare war. Prepare. She's prepared already. They already. Hey, North Korea don't even feed their people, bro. They don't. You know what I mean? They feed some, but they. Hey, man, they got a lot of poor, man. Hey, they don't. They spend their money. 90-something% of their money is to war, weapons of war, weapons of mass destruction. They did it. The very thing that Esau Bush said that Saddam Hussein had, weapons of mass destruction. The very thing that they said they had, these motherfuckers was building at that time. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They was doing it. They really was building weapons of mass destruction. And now they got the nukes. They got nuclear weapons. And they can reach to America. Go ahead.
Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords,
and
your
pruning
hooks into spears.
That's it.
Let the weak say, I am strong.
Hey, let the weak say, I am strong, man. Hey, North Korea's the weak. Now they puffed up now. They got that missile, man.
They caught up.
Hey, you know, they were smarter than Libya, than was it Muammar Gaddafi. They were smarter than Saddam Hussein. Because you know what? They set out to do something and they did it. They got their fucking shit because now America can't run them over. You know what I'm saying? You look at them countries that like Saddam Hussein or Muammar Gaddafi, Venezuela, all these countries they taking over and running through. Japan, you know what I'm saying? Take Hiroshima, Nagasaki. You know what I'm saying? These countries that they done ran through and running through, bro, you know, is because why? They didn't have a what? They didn't have a missile. They didn't have a big missile. They didn't have a nuke. So America run through anybody that ain't got no nuke. But now all of a sudden they don't want to fuck with North Korea. Why they don't want to fuck with North Korea?
The same thing they got.
Because they got the same shit they got. They got
Probably
the same power.
better.
That's what I'm saying. Go ahead, up.
Verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathens, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley of Josaphat.
Mm-hmm.
For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
Woo!
Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is
right.
Is right.
Mm-hmm.
Come get you down for the.
Hey man, the harvest is right, bro. That means, hey, it's time.
The picking is right.
Hey, bro, it's right. Hey, bro, it's ready. Hey, man, it's time to thresh her, man. It's threshing time now. You know, it's when you thresh your grapes and shit. Well, a threshing floor. But hey, man, that's the Lord. Hey, it's time to just just pump all that blood out, you bitches. Hey, Esau got to shed blood, man. What's that? Numbers 35 and 32, 33, 34. You got to shed blood. And how you going to shed that blood? By war. You got to sacrifice. It's got to be a great sacrifice made in Basra. You know, Basra got to make a great sacrifice for why? Because the blood, a land cannot be cleansed of the blood, but except by the blood of one who spilled it. Hey, man, Esau spilled blood all over this earth. So that's why he's gonna be spilling blood all over this earth. He gotta pay back that debt. Esau debt is heavy.
He that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword.
That's it, man. Hey, man, you know what, man? Let me get that. Why you just saying that?
Oh, and also another thing, also is the Lord.
Matter of fact, let's get Isaiah 14 too.
The Lord is so masterful because he had Kim Jong-un rule when Kim Jong-un was still calling the shots. He was building up his weapons. See, if that woman wasn't in the shot, or if she was calling the shots, she would have already shot missiles off. But it wouldn't be as ready. Yeah, it wouldn't be ready.
It wouldn't be ready.
So it probably wouldn't even make it to America.
No, exactly.
So that's why Kim Jong-un,
it took him to prepare.
He was offense. He was preparing everything. He got everything set up right. And now when it's right, she came in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the Lord's masterful in what he does. He's never wrong. It's all a game. So the Lord controls everything. It's like a video game. Who said it's all a dream?
Who said that? It was a rapper was rapping that. Biggie Smalls.
Yeah. You want me to read on this? Or?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Read some more on that.
All right, Joel 3:13. Put ye in the sickle for the sickle.
Yep.
Sickle for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full, the fat overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. The Lord also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem.
So it ain't gonna be no more shining for Esau. Hey, man, you know their star gonna get put out, man. That light. Hey, was oh Lucifer, how thou have fallen. You know that's Isaiah. What's that? Isaiah. I think it's 14th chapter. We're gonna get that too. All right, but this is Revelation 13 and 10. No, this is Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints. What more can you say? They got that sword that's going to come and shed the blood of Esau, because Esau shed blood all around the earth. Let me go grab Isaiah right quick. What you at? Where you at? Go ahead, keep going. Where you at? You at Joel? Where you at?
16.
Huh?
Joel 3:16.
You at 16?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Just lock out and get back. Yeah.
Talk about the return of the Lord.
Yeah, I want to. I'll stop at a point. Slack your I can we just kind of. All right, yeah, go kill that off to 21.
All right. Joel 3:16.
No. Skip 16, jump to Jump to 18.
18. This is Joel 3 and 18. And it shall come to pass in that day that the mountains shall drop down new wine, and the hills shall flow with milk, and all the rivers of Judah shall flow with water, and a fountain shall come forth of the house of the Lord, and shall water the valley of Shittim.
Keep going.
Verse 19. Egypt shall be a desolation.
Egypt gonna be a desolation.
And Edom shall be a desolate wilderness.
That's it. Hey, so Esau, so this land, so-called America, hey, it's gonna be no more.
It's gonna be wiped off the map.
It's gonna be wiped. Hey, bro, it's gonna be gone, man. It's gonna be done. Go ahead.
For the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. But Judah shall dwell forever in Jerusalem from generations to generation.
Hey, so all of this they're going through is because of what they've done to us, man. You know what I mean? It's because of because of their hate, their perpetual hatred that they have for Israel. So now they got to go through all this hell, you know, for what their forefathers has done all through history, you know.
For I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for the Lord
dwells
in Zion.
Hey, he will cleanse their blood for the I have not cleansed, you know. Hey, that was it. And that's by fire.
That was it.
That was it. And this is Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou fallen from heaven? Oh no, hold on, Slakia. No, here you go. Verse 9. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It have raised up from their thrones. Okay, it have raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. That bitch is a king of a nation. They being rose up, you know. I really got to read this backwards, but it's all right because I really need to jump back up. But I'm just trying to, because that's goes into something else. All right, all they shall speak and say unto thee, verse 10, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? And that's what North Korea is saying. Y'all ain't shit. All you motherfuckers got is a missile, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it took him to build it. Because if she'd have shot before her shit was really right. But now, hey, you gonna pop off however you want to. Because now he got it calibrated properly. You know what I mean? Like, once again, it's the Lord used the man for logic. You know what I mean? He used Kim Jong-un was logical about it. Let me figure it out. Let me make this happen because my forefathers. But then he had another thought in his head was, I can just make peace with these motherfuckers.
Because you already know Donald Trump's scared.
Right. They can't come fuck with me. They can't do nothing to me. Hey, but they probably done killed him. They probably, set it up and had one of them doctors come in there and shoot him up with some shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shit, it could be her. She could have fucked him up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She could have seen the opening that everything is complete and ready, and the Lord put it on her spirit, gave that wicked, perverse spirit to her to do what? To kill him.
She's the next one in line. Yeah,
she the next successor in line. Hey, he killed his uncles and shit. He didn't give a fuck. So why would she not kill him? Hey, she could have gave one of some of them generals some pussy. Hey, a woman can do a lot of sneaky shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who she could have, hey man, the generals, she could have been laying up with one of the generals or something, man, talking about this shit. The Lord be moving, man. You know what I mean? She could have been, rocking them off, giving them that, that goody good. Hey, and he like, fuck it, let's do it. It's time now. We ready. And she like, good. Let's go to war. You know what I mean? Because she know her brother ain't gonna do it. He a pussy. He wanna drive the big cars, and he kind of want to be like a nigga, really. He want to hang out with Dennis Rodman. You know what I'm saying? He want to be all Americanized and shit. She ain't trying. She fuck that. She got a goal, bro, and it's death. She don't give a fuck if she ruin her whole country. She'll kill her whole country off trying to kill America.
As long as it's not her.
Even if it is her, she fine. She's like we said, she's like the She's like the scorpion.
Yeah, come on.
Fuck it. You know? Long as I get you too. All they got to do is get one missile here in America. Oh, America's done. The fallout it's done. It's over, bro. It's over. There's no more left. You know? So hey, that's a beautiful thing, man. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread unto thee, and the worms cover thee. Hey, what does worms do? They eat flesh. They eat on dead carcasses. Okay? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave. All that power, all that might, all that strength. You know? And the noise of thy vows, the worms is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into the heavens. Hey, where did that just come out? We just read that in Obadiah. Mm-hmm. We just read that in Ezekiel. What was that? Ezekiel 28, right? Mm-hmm. I will exalt my throne above the stars of power Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. That's it. All that pride. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell. Read that in Ezekiel. To the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Hey, bro, this prophecy, man, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof. Hey, where's Esau, man? He's in every fucking country, bro. He's in their country. He's just in the southern half of it. There ain't nowhere upon this earth that you can't find Esau. Even Russia, because they Edomites, that's Esau. You feel me? But America's hand is everywhere. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked. If not him, then who? You know? Let me get that. Just for the edification's sake. Hey, this is Job 9:24. The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he, man? You know, that scripture always come out, but it's a heavy scripture. His hand to be in the earth. He'll police the whole earth. He'll rule and reign in the earth in the end days. Who is the wicked? It's Esau, the so-called white man. They're the only devils that runs everything in the earth. You know?
Yeah, and what you call when they said that the Lord was gonna the Lord's gonna bring him down. See, Esau think they ain't gonna fall down, but then it's always like this when the student is ruling, you know, kicking butt, you know, kicking everyone's losing to him. He's ruling, he's like destroying everybody, and then here comes the master, he just completely just destroys him, and then everyone sits there like, so he's so weak, you know. He's like, wow, he's so weak. I lost to this man. This man was ruling. He's so weak. He's so fragile. I'm stronger than him. Yeah. Like, you know, that's how it's gonna be. All right.
This is Isaiah 14:17. That made the world a wilderness and destroyed the cities. And Esau destroyed so many cities, dropping bombs everywhere and shit. Look how much shit Esau to destroy, bro. That opened not the house of his prisoners. Hey, who's the prisoners of Esau? Who is prisoners?
James.
We are. that opened not the house of his prisoners, man. He didn't. Have we been set free?
No.
Do we have our own land?
No.
Do we have our own military? Do we have our own substance? Do we have our own economic system? No. We don't have our own military. We're not a sovereign nation. We don't have sovereignty. We're not our own nation. We're still in prison in this devil's house. He didn't open up his house. Open not the house of his prisoners. He ain't let us go. We still here. What's that? What is that? Is that Deuteronomy? What is that? Deuteronomy 17? Or is it 21? It just do Slovakia. Hold on.
Like, this whole earth hasn't even been uncovered because Esau got us all prison in one state, one country, all that. So they can control us.
Huh.
Because we had our own, it's already, the whole earth been already been uncovered, 100%. They like to travel, like go places.
Huh. Let me see. Slovakia, hold on, I'm trying to find the scripture right quick. Should have it. 17. What is it?
What are you looking for?
Oh, I gotta look on my phone somewhere. I already know I have it. Hey, go ahead and read whatever you had while I'm doing this. Who was you at, Joel?
Yeah, I was in Joel. I finished it.
Oh, you finished it?
Yeah.
What was I just saying? I was just in jump to Isaiah 14 real quick. Jump down to like
12.
Jump to like 16, 17, something like that. All right.
All right, this is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners? All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, every one in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the remnant of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet. Thou shalt not be joined with them in barrel, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renewed. Prepare slaughter for his children.
Hey, the seed of evildoers. Hey, who's that evildoer? That's it. What do you say? Prepare what?
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
Woo!
That they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the faces of the world with cities.
That's it.
So yeah, Esau, you're gonna prepare slaughter. All right, for the iniquity of your fathers.
Yep.
All right, because at the end of the day, man, it's gonna be all hell for you.
Yep.
Hey, you gonna get 10 times hell. All right. Y'all gonna get messed up so bad. I can't even explain it.
And it's gonna go to the hands of their children.
Come. Imagine getting destroyed by the Lord. Yep. Okay, you scared about, you can't even put your hand in fire for 10. You can't even put your hand. You can turn on a faucet, right? Turn on water. You put it on hot. You yank your hand out real fast. Imagine getting destroyed by
nuclear fire.
Nuclear fire. You can't even handle water now.
Right, that's just water.
And that's just water. All right, that's just smoke coming out of it. It's just water. It's not even actual fire. And you yank out your hand. You can't even handle the sun.
Right.
I can walk out in the sun. I can be out there all day and I won't get a blister.
He saw burn the fuck up.
Yep. So imagine fire.
We ain't even as close to the sun. Right? Hey, you put your hand over a lighter. See how long you can hold it there.
See how long you hold it there. Yeah, man. See, the Lord's gonna be. Hey, man. I the water y'all I ain't no it, man. Because Lord's gonna be messing y'all up, man.
See,
and the elect.
Yep.
And the angels.
Everybody.
Even the heathen nations gonna be messing you up.
Everybody gonna be fucking Esau.
Hey, y'all gonna get messed up.
Esau don't know what he is for.
Y'all gonna get messed up. Y'all think y'all strong now? You gonna see real strength. You gonna see real strength in the end.
Especially when y'all shall come.
Yeah, especially when y'all shall come. Especially when y'all shall come.
Yeah, come. And let me read this. This is Exodus. This is what I was looking for. This is Exodus 21 and 15. And he that smiteth his father or his mother shall surely be put to death. 16. And he that stealeth a man who stole Esau. And selleth him who sold Jacob, Esau. Or if he be found in his hand, whose hand is Jake still in?
Esau.
Which is the so-called
Right man.
He shall surely be put to death. What more can you say? You ain't got to break that down. We ain't got to speak on it. That ain't even got to be spoke on. That goes back to Revelation 13 chapter. That ain't even got to be spoke on because it's clearly the Lord did not put it in words. It was hard for the heathen to or any nation to understand that. Now it'd be hard to find that scripture. You know, that's why you got to have a prophet to bring it out to you. Hey, Lord said he shall surely be put to death. So when the Lord come back, he gonna find us where? In Esau's hand, the so-called white man's hand, the red man's hand. You know, the real red man. You know, hey, would a real red man please stand up, man? You know, but we will be found in his hand. Why? Because we are not a sovereign nation. We have not been put back into our own land. They took our land and they gave it unto the heathen, to the chief house of Amalek, to the chief house of Esau, Amalek. So we got nowhere to go. We ain't got no home. You know? So we still here in this devil's hands. And he think it's all gonna be good. Like the devil came up kneeling down to us at camp. You know? Thinking, oh, just because I agree with you, y'all cool. Nah, motherfucker. I want your blood. I want your blood. I don't want you. Fuck you kneeling. You know, it's like we were saying before, brothers get off on that. I don't get off on that kneeling shit. Not on this side. I want the blood, bro. That's small, man. That's small. I don't care about nobody fucking kneeling. That don't mean shit.
Still in Esau's captivity.
We're still in this captivity. That's it. I'm still in this captivity. I don't fuck about Esau kneeling to us. When I get happy and get geeked up, is when I see that blood spill. That, hey man, big payback, bro. The big payback. That's what's going to make me happy. That's when it's like, oh yeah, when I see Yahushua cracking clouds and start just fucking niggas. That's what's going. That's when it's like, yeah, man, I don't care about no Edomite fucking kneeling on this side, bro. That's just prophecy that they gonna do that. You know, they gonna you gonna suck the breast of the Gentile. You know what I'm saying? That they gonna come be your nursing mothers and nursing fathers. That's you know, the children shall seek to please the poor. You know what I mean? All right, well, that's prophecy. That's gonna happen. It's happening. It's starting to happen now with all that Black Lives Matter bullshit. Esau taking over and trying to fight for Jake and so-called fight for Jake bullshit. You know, but it's about the blood, man. Because hey, look, he stole a man. He sold us. He put us in captivity. He sold us in captivity through captivity. He gotta die, and we still here in his hand. We ain't get free. You know, we ain't get free. We ain't get freed out of this shit. You know, so hey, the devil. So what? So the Lord gonna bring these fucking heathen nations against them, and they gonna start dropping bombs, man. It's hey man, Kolo Yahaba Shima Shai, man. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of that, and then he come to Chip. You know what I mean? Kolo Yahaba Shima Shai. We can get the fuck out of here, man. You know. All right, I think we're gonna end it on just on this last scripture. Gonna end it on this last scripture, which I already read it, but it just fits the bill. You know, like it just fits the bill, man. You know, it really fits the bill right here, right now, especially what we talking about right here, right now. All right, this is Jeremiah 31:22. I'm gonna read it again. We're gonna close it up. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. And that's the whole point, is in the earth. He didn't say in Israel. He didn't just say he created a new thing just in the house of Judah. He said in the whole earth, he's created a new thing. And that new thing is that a woman shall compass a man. And this woman right here is going to compass her brother, her father's, and her father's father. Kolo Yahaba Shimi Al-Shah, Yahaba Shimi Al-Shah, by Slaki. Kolo Yahaba, Bashem, Yahshah, Bashem, Rukakadash, a Brakti How, Brakti Al-Shah, Brakti How, Brakti Al-Shah, double honors Apostle Elders Great Millstone, start with Elder Pastor Harlan Down, who teach and rule well. You know, hey, this is it, brother. A woman shall compass a man, and you know, Yahweh Ratazah, she gets shit popping. You know, with that, a ball. You brothers keep pushing, keep fighting. Shalom.
Shalom.